Right, money, earnings, bronze, silver, gold, BDP, business development program, qualifying, blah, 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 blah. All these things get tossed around all the time. And actually, not knowing what they are, trying to understand it all, it can be so overwhelming. It's something we don't talk about very often, purely because it can be overwhelming. It can be a lot to take in, and actually until it becomes relevant, it can be just a lot of noise and a lot of information flying at you, which isn't really relevant to you yet. And it's sometimes easier as leaders to focus on the action that you need to do to increase your earnings, to get to team leader and to get to some of these things, rather than to bombard you with facts and figures and all that type of stuff. But I thought I would give a bit of an overview on it, just so you can get a feel for actually how we earn, because you can earn so much with this business, bonkers amounts of money. I've just moved my giant check, or I could have, shall I get my giant check? So bonkers amounts of money you can earn for this business. I've shared that earlier as well in a post. So I thought I would go through. So first of all, I'm going to do some basic earnings. So when you join, you are an organizer. Woohoo, you've made the decision to join and you are an Usborne organizer. Well done, you. You then make 24% on all your sales. However, you also get some free books with your orders. They make 100% sales, and you also have to pay some postage. That takes away from your profit a little bit. So your commission and profit are slightly different as well. So it's worth bearing that in mind when you're doing your facts and figures and you're doing your accounts, that your commission isn't just your profit, because you have to deduct your postage and things as well. Good news is when you're a team leader in gold, you have free postage. So you don't have to deduct that anymore. So that makes a difference on there as well. So you make, this work, 24% on sales. Nice, simple, easy enough to work out. As an organizer, you can also get commission off your team. So you can have some teamy people down here. Team. I'm rubbish at drawings. This could go very, very, very badly. There are a lot of network marketing companies out there that will not pay you for your team until you hit a certain promotion level. I used to work with Forever Living. You had to become a supervisor before you could get paid on your team, and then you'd only get 3% off your team. With Usborne, you get 6%. 6%. So if each of these people were doing a £100 order, you'd have £6. I know the minimum they should be doing is 120, but to keep it, I know this is all backwards as well. Keep it simple. For every £100 order they do, you get £6. Nice and simple. It means if they get a £1,000 school order, you've suddenly got a lot more. You have got like £60. Is that right? 6%? No, I don't know. Something like that. Yes, 60 quid. Mind all over the place. They've got £2,000 school order, you've suddenly got 120 quid. You can have as many of those people as you like. It is completely uncapped. You could have 100 people all doing £100 orders and you will still get 6% on them. If you did that though, you would also promote to team leader. Like, give me a pen and I'm happy for some reason. Like, team leader. So to be a team leader, you still get your 24% on your own sales. You have your team, you need at least 4 people. This is completely unplanned, so have no idea what's going to come out next. You would get your 6% on each of those. And again, you can have as many as you like. You also, so you get your 6%, 24% on your own sales. I'm trying to hold this best way as I can to the camera. I'm failing. 24% on your own sales, 6% on each of those people underneath you. And then because you're a team leader, you get an additional 5%. And that 5% is on you. So it's pretty much taking you up for like 31% commission. It is on each of those people. So that's pretty much taking them up to 11% commission. And it is on anyone underneath those people as well. So if those people have got people, and if those people have people, and those people have people, and those people have people, and those people who have people, you still get 5% on them. It goes all the way down unlimited until someone promotes out to team leader. And then you become a team leader with those teamies. Do that there. Just getting way too carried away with stickmen now. Always fun. And then this one down here is a team leader. Does anyone else love the smell of Sharpies? They're not quite as good as whiteboard pens. So you are now a team leader with a team leader. So you've still got all your team here. You still make 24% on you. You still make 6% on each of these people. And you still make 5% on everyone. Okay. So this person down here is your team leader. So that's the same as the one I've just shown. This person here is your team leader. This person, you still get your 6% mentor bonus on because you still recruited that person and that never goes away. But now you get an additional 6% on all of that team. So all of that gets an additional 6%. So as well as getting 6% on this person, you get another 6%. So basically you're getting 12% on anything that person does. So if your team leader has school orders and is doing £1,000 school order, you're getting 120 quid just off the back of that one person. So trying to get your team dreaming bigger, achieving more, massively adds up, and it puts more money in their pocket. That is a win-win for everybody. And you can have as many of these team leaders underneath you as you like. So you're getting 6% on all of that. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what 6% is of 1,800. It's about 150 quid, I think. 10% would be 180. And then you've got the mentor bonus as well. I reckon that's about £140 worth there. So you could have 10 of them, and that's £1,400 worth just from those leaders underneath you. Then you're going to get this stuff as well. So you're always going to be earning more than that. And those leaders underneath them can get leaders as well. I'm not going to go as far as explaining group leader, divisional leader, and executive leader on this live because this is a quick live. I've done a training before with a PowerPoint on this in far more detail. I can dig that out for those who are wanting to know a bit more. But basically, the more of these leaders you get, the more the leaders they get, the more leaders you get, and the more leaders they get, the bigger your earning becomes. And it all starts with you bringing on people. So the more people you bring on, the more chance one of them is going to promote to team leader. The more people you bring on, the more chance another one's going to promote to lead leader. The more chance one of those leaders is going to go on to develop leaders. Your focus for earning more money needs to be on recruiting. Simple as that. And to do that, you have to have loads and loads of conversations. It's not rocket science. Nothing in this business is rocket science at all. I might quickly do the Usborne cycle. Usborne cycle. I've done this a few times. So your Usborne cycle starts with you. Starts with you. And what you do is sell books. You then recruit some people and they sell books. Okay. Some of these recruits, they leave. They don't like it. They don't hang around. Some of them never even send back their agreement or never even place an order. But it doesn't matter. So some of those leave. But some of those Some of those people don't leave. Some of those recruit people. And those people sell books. And at that point, some of those people will leave. So even if someone's got to recruit, they might still leave on you, but it doesn't matter because some of those people go on to promote to team leader. Woo! And they still sell books. And even when people get to team leader and they've got that far, some of them leave. However, some of them start this cycle and then they promote out their own team leaders. And then some of those people promote out their leaders. And this is what we do as a leader. Every single year, every single month, every single season, we are selling books, bringing more people in, helping them to bring people in, helping them to promote team leader. We sell some books, we bring some people in, we help them bring people in, we help them promote team leader. We sell some books, we bring people in, we help them bring people in, and we promote team leader. And we're very aware that at each and every one of these steps, people will leave. Because if you're aware of that, then you haven't got that disappointment of, oh my God, the person I thought was going to be amazing has disappeared. Because it doesn't matter. It's part of the process. It is absolutely part of this cycle. I might take a picture and put that on in a little bit. But that is what the cycle is. Really, really simple. Right, so what is gold, silver and bronze? And again, something we don't spend huge amounts of time talking about is the difference between bronze, silver and gold. And the reason as leaders that we're not telling you all about that all the time is because, again, it's another thing that's going to overwhelm you and doesn't really apply to you. So the one that you need to know about is gold. Because when you first promote to team leader, you get gold. Woohoo! Straight in with the big guns, straight in at the top of the tower, what you can get. There's one thing you need to be aware of, and that's that you have to have been active every month of the season you promote in. So you need to have placed a £120 order in for this season, say January, February, March and April, if you promote to get gold. You can still promote and you can still have those extra earnings, those extra percentages that I've just spoken about on these diagrams, but you won't have the gold benefits, which is the going to Leadership Academy, having the free postage, going into the Facebook group, having the half price new titles, having discounted postage on smaller orders, leaflets, and off the top of my head, I can't remember what else you get, but whole loads of stuff. Once you're already a leader and you qualify for, it's called BDP, Business Development Program, the next season, you can achieve bronze, silver or gold status. So to achieve bronze, you have to have been paid as a team leader every month of that season. So with leaders you'll hear us talk about, have you qualified yet this month? That means have they had their 4 active on file? Because once you're already a team leader, you don't have to have 4 active people in the month. They have to be classed as active on file, which means they've placed an order within that month or the previous month, 2 months before that. So that's bronze, is to just achieve that every single month of the season. As a leader, that's your bare minimum, really, you should be aiming for anyway, because you need to qualify that to get your team leader pay, and everyone wants them higher pay. After that, there's silver. So silver, you get cheaper postage, and so there's some benefits being in bronze. Then as you move into silver, you get more benefits like cheaper postage and things as well. So in silver, you have to do the bronze criteria, so qualify every single month of that season. And you have to have recruited 6 people personally yourself as well. So not the people in your team recruiting, but you have personally had to bring 6 people in. Then there's gold. Gold is the one you absolutely want to be aiming to stay in every single month, because it gets you travel if you do that for the entire year as well. And it's helping your business to grow more. And you get Leadership Academy for free and the postage and all those other benefits. What you have to do for that is you have to hit the bronze criteria, and you have to help someone get a promotion for the first time. That can be a promotion to team leader, group leader, divisional leader, or executive leader, but it has to be a first-time promotion, not a re-promotion. So that's why, again, we go through that cycle, and it's so important that we're bringing people on, helping people to recruit, helping them to promote, because that helps us to stay in gold. I think I've just had my 13th season in a row in gold. So that means for 13 seasons, what's that, 3-4 years, I have managed to continue go around this cycle, helping someone to promote every single season. And I'm pretty sure I've had my own team leader promotion as well, not just like relied on some group leader ones. I know it's been one season that I've had it on a group leader or something rather than a team leader. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if I can do that, anyone can do it. And it comes back to that, just speaking to people, recruiting people, recruiting people, recruiting people. And I know that's so much easier to say than do. And, you know, it's great. I can just say, go speak to loads of people. But the action you have to take to do that is sometimes scary, sometimes putting yourself out there, sometimes having those brave conversations. And it can seem like such a big deal. But just go out and do it, post in groups, do sponsored adverts. People are having a really good success with sponsored adverts recently. So use some of your commission. You've got well booked at the moment, so it should be a great month for getting sales. Maybe put some of that commission into a paid advert and see how that works for you, trying to get those conversations going. And I can put out some training videos that I've done previously on sponsored adverts as well, to have a look at if you're interested in doing those. But really, that was just a quick overview of what we can offer, what the earnings look like. And I say, if you want a more detailed breakdown, I can rebump up an old video where I've gone through all of the commission plans. But at the moment, I think that's the ones you need to focus on. Obviously, the more people you bring on, the more people you help to promote, the more ranks you advance up, like group leader, divisional leader, executive leader, you're going to get paid more anyway. And there's additional levels of pay within that. But for now, that's just really what I wanted to focus on, that, you know, you bring people in, you get that 6%, you promote to team leader, and no matter how far down your legs go, you get that 5% on everyone. And it can really, really change. The one thing I will mention as well, which is hopefully shown in the graphs and things that I've shared earlier, is when you double what you do as a team leader, you get something called a productivity bonus. That's an additional £120 bonus straight into your account. So instead of doing £1,800 of team sales, you do 3,600, and that's an additional 120 quid into your account for nothing really, just as a free bonus, which is absolutely incredible. Any question, guys, give me a shout. I'm around until about 5 o'clock today, then I'm shooting off, but I'm around tomorrow as well, so happy to answer questions. But I really want you guys to understand the earning potential that you are sat on, and really so it'll be clear that how this business can change your life, because it's great that everyone's waving checks around and going, whoa, look at me, look at this business stars. But if you don't understand how that's relevant to you, it's not going to motivate you. And as I said earlier in my live, at the moment, my job is solely to help you guys achieve what you want to achieve. So let's go out there, let's smash it. Have an amazing Well Booked Day week, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Bye-bye.